7. The timing of drinking water changes its health benefits. Water is like your body's best friend. It's always there for you. But did you know that when you drink it, can completely change how it helps you? Imagine this, you wake up in the morning, groggy and still half asleep. Before you even scroll through your phone, you grab a glass of water. Boom, your metabolism kicks into gear. Your digestive system wakes up, and your body starts flushing out toxins. It's basically your body saying, "Thanks for the reboot." Now, let's talk about drinking water before meals. It's like giving your stomach a heads up. Hey, food's on the way, get ready. Drinking water about 30 minutes before eating helps prevent overeating and makes digestion a smoother process. But wait, water isn't just for mornings and meals. During exercise, it's your personal coach, keeping cramps away and your energy levels up. And after a good workout, water helps your muscles recover, like a soothing spa day for your insides. Here's a lesser-known fact. Drinking water before bed can actually improve blood circulation and reduce the risk of blood clots. And this is important, don't overdo it, or you'll be taking midnight bathroom trips. Pro tip, carry a reusable water bottle with you throughout the day. It's like a little buddy reminding you to stay hydrated. And if you've been chugging ice-cold water, thinking it's the best, surprise! Room temperature water is actually absorbed better by your body. So yeah, water isn't just water. It's basically liquid magic if you time it right. 6. Having plants in your room improves focus. Let's talk about plants. No, not the kind you forget to water until they've turned into crispy leaves of regret. We're talking about the superhero plants, the ones that make you smarter, calmer, and even a little more productive. Plants are basically tiny air purifiers. While you're busy working or scrolling through cat memes, they're hard at work absorbing toxins and pumping out fresh oxygen. It's like having your own eco-friendly air filter, but it's green, leafy, and doesn't hum annoyingly. But wait, there's more! The color green isn't just easy on the eyes. It actually calms your brain. Studies have shown that just looking at plants can reduce stress and improve focus. It's like your brain saying, "Ha, nature, nice." Now, if you're wondering which plants are the MVPs of productivity, let me introduce you to the dream team. Snake plants, which basically thrive on neglect. Pothos, which grows like it's on a mission. And Monstera, the leafy superstar of Instagram. Oh, and fun fact, NASA actually studied houseplants and found they can remove toxins like formaldehyde and benzene. Yep, your plant is low-key an astronaut. So, if you don't have a leafy friend in your room yet, it might be time to change that. 5. Writing notes by hand improves memory retention. Alright, be honest, when was the last time you actually wrote something down with a pen? And no, signing a receipt doesn't count. Handwriting notes might seem old school, but your brain absolutely loves it. When you write things down by hand, you activate multiple areas of your brain. It's like giving your neurons a little high five. Typing is fast, sure, but it's also mindless. You can type a million words and not remember a single one. But handwriting? Oh, that's where the magic happens. You have to slow down, think about what you're writing, and summarize it in a way that makes sense. It's like your brain is actively digesting the information. And let's not forget the bonus feature. No distractions, no notifications, no endless scrolling. Just you, your pen, and a blank page. There's something incredibly satisfying about it, isn't there? Plus, studies show that people who write notes by hand remember about 20% more than those who type them. That's like an instant brain upgrade. And hey, if you're the creative type, you can color code your notes, draw little doodles, or underline important points. It's not just functional, it's fun. So, next time you need to jot something down, ditch the keyboard and grab a pen. Your brain deserves it. 4. Smiling can actually make you happier. You've probably heard someone say, "Just smile. It'll make you feel better." And if you're like most people, your response was probably, "Yeah, sure. Like that's going to work." But here's the thing, it actually does work. When you smile, even if it's forced, your brain doesn't know the difference. It sees those smiling muscles in action and thinks, "Oh, we must be happy. Quick, release the happy chemicals." Dopamine and serotonin, the feel-good hormones, start flowing. And suddenly, you do feel a little bit better. But the magic of smiling doesn't stop with you. Smiles are contagious, and I mean scientifically contagious. When you smile at someone, they're more likely to smile back. It's like passing a little happiness torch back and forth. And here's a fun fact: studies show that even a fake smile can lower your stress levels and slow your heart rate. So, yes, smiling is basically free therapy. But let's be real, it's not always easy to smile. Sometimes life throws stuff at you, and smiling feels impossible. But here's a little experiment next time you're stressed. Find a mirror and give yourself the cheesiest, goofiest smile you can manage. It'll feel silly, but trust me, it works. So go ahead, flash those pearly whites. Even if there's no reason, your brain and probably the people around you will thank you. 3. Looking at your phone before bed lowers sleep quality. All right, let's paint a familiar picture. It's late at night, you're cozy in bed, and you think, I'll just scroll for 5 minutes before sleeping. Fast forward an hour, and you're knee-deep in random TikToks, reading Wikipedia pages about things you'll never need to know. But here's the catch: your phone is ruining your sleep. The blue light from your screen is like kryptonite for melatonin, the hormone that makes you feel sleepy. When melatonin levels drop, your brain thinks it's still daytime, and sleep becomes a distant dream. And it's not just the light, it's the content too. Scrolling through emotional posts, intense news, or funny videos keeps your brain active when it should be winding down. Your body might be lying in bed, but your mind is basically running laps. And even if you do fall asleep, the quality of that sleep takes a hit. You spend less time in deep sleep, the phase where your body repairs itself and resets for the next day. So what's the solution? Well, here's a wild idea: put your phone away. Ideally, about an hour before bed. Read a book, listen to calm music, or just stare at the ceiling if you have to. And if you absolutely must check your phone, use a blue light filter and keep the brightness low. Trust me, your future well-rested self will thank you. 2. Drinking coffee afternoon can be counterproductive. Coffee, the hero of mornings, the fuel for productivity. And, let's be honest, the only reason some of us function before 10 a.m. But did you know that coffee can turn into a sneaky little villain if you drink it too late in the day? Here's the deal: caffeine isn't a quick in-and-out guest. It sticks around in your body for about 6 to 8 hours. That means your 3 p.m. latte might still be hanging out in your system when you're trying to count sheep at midnight. And even if you do fall asleep, caffeine messes with your deep sleep cycle. You might wake up feeling groggy, even if you technically got enough hours of sleep. It's like your brain hit sleep mode but never fully shut down. So when's the best time to drink coffee? Research suggests that the sweet spot is between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. That's when your body's cortisol levels are naturally starting to dip, and caffeine can work its magic most effectively. But what if you need something in the afternoon? Well, here's a hack: try a 15-minute power nap instead. Or switch to decaf if you're just craving the taste. So, while coffee is an absolute lifesaver in the morning, it's best to give it a curfew, because nobody wants to be wide awake at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling and regretting that afternoon espresso shot. 1. Taking a shower boosts creativity. Have you ever noticed how some of your best ideas come to you in the shower? You're just standing there, soap in hand, and suddenly, bam! You've solved a problem you've been stuck on for days. It's not magic, and no, there's not a team of tiny idea elves in your shower head. It's science. When you're in the shower, your brain switches gears. The warm water, the sound of it hitting the tiles, and the lack of distractions all work together to put your brain in a relaxed, creative state. This mental mode is called the default mode network. It's when your brain isn't actively focused on something, but instead, it's wandering freely, connecting random ideas in the background. And there's more: showering actually boosts dopamine production. Dopamine is like your brain's creative fuel. When you're relaxed and dopamine is flowing, your brain starts connecting dots you didn't even know existed. Oh, and there's also the lack of distractions. No emails, no notifications, no one asking you if you've got a minute. It's just you, the water, and your wandering mind. Fun fact: famous inventor Archimedes supposedly had his eureka moment while taking a bath. If it worked for him, it can definitely work for you. So here's a little tip: if you're stuck on a problem or need a burst of creativity, step away from your desk and hop in the shower. Just maybe keep a waterproof notepad nearby, because ideas have a funny way of disappearing as soon as you step out and grab a towel. Thank you for watching. I'd love to hear more interesting trivia. Share your favorite fun facts in the comments below. Follow us on YouTube and Instagram for exciting trivia and updates. One click on like and subscribe makes me super happy. Let your fingers make me smile.